and welcome to day 24 of our 28 Days of Pilates challenge. For today's session, we're going to target our upper body, working on strength and endurance of some of the arm and shoulder muscles. So if you have little small weights, again, to hand at home, great, let's use them today. Or if you don't, you can use small tins of beans, so anything that you have in your cupboard, and make sure you just have two of very similar weight, 2 bottles of water, 2 light small dumbbells. So whatever you have, and if you don't have anything, don't worry, go without them. Just do the movements without the weight. Okay, so let's start in standing. We want to get our posture right before we begin. So we're going to walk our heels apart, then let's walk our toes apart. Keep your toes pointed forward out in front. We're going to give our knees just a quick wiggle to ensure we're not locking or overextending those knee joints. With our pelvis, we want to ensure that both sides of our pelvis remain level, that maybe we're not ending up a little bit like this at any point. So make sure the pelvis remains level. Think about your pelvis then a little bit like a bucket full of water. And let's start to tip the water out the front of the bucket by allowing these pelvic bones to move forward and downwards. We'll exhale and move in the opposite direction, spilling water out the back of the bucket, and then let's settle halfway between those 2 points. Working our way up, we want to ensure that we keep our rib cage connected to our pelvis, and we want to keep the lower ribs just above the pelvic bone at all times, particularly with the arm movements. We're opening the collarbones a little, and we're lengthening through the head and neck. So let's begin holding our weights, turning our weights and palms to face inwards, keeping our elbows straight, our wrists straight. Let's take some deep breaths to begin. We're inhaling and then exhaling. As you inhale, just make yourself aware of your body's position, your body's posture, giving a quick scan from the feet all the way to the crown of the head. And with each breath, just really trying to fill up the backs and sides and front of your rib cage. We'll inhale again just to prepare. And this time as we exhale, opening the collarbones, drawing the shoulder blades down a little at the back. Let's lift the arms up to the sides. Lifting the arms, keeping the elbows and wrists straight all of the time. Opening the collarbones gently, drawing the shoulders together, shoulder blades even slightly together and downwards at the back. With that, just ensure you're not overdoing it. So we don't want to be like this, really tight and tense. It's a very subtle, very gentle drawing back and down of the shoulder blades. And just concentrate on your movement, focus on your breath. Exhale and inhale. Well done. Let's go for 4 and 3 and 2. Making sure the posture is the same as when we started. And on the last one, we'll stay here. We're going to bend our elbows then. Turn your palms to face in towards each other. Think about, again, opening the collarbones, everything in position. We're going to bring the arms together in front and then exhale, open back up. Arms together in front and open back up. It's called open book. So imagine you're closing and then opening again the ends of the book. Close and open, working through our mid-back scapular muscles, working through our biceps and our deltoid muscles through the arms and shoulders. I'm working a little bit through the pecs and the chest muscles as well. So really nice exercise to get all of those muscles working. From your waist down then and your ribcage down, you're still focused on that lovely Pilates posture. So just ensuring that, you know, we're not allowing the movement to come from the spine too much, that we're allowing it really to come from the arms and shoulders. Let's go for 2 more. And 1 more. Let's extend the arms and we're going to go for a little circle. So let's circle the arms. If your weights are a little too heavy, drop them. And if you're going without the weights, we're still just doing all of the movements the same. So keeping an eye on your posture, everything in position, collarbones open, neck long and lengthened. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1. We're not going to rest. Let's bend the elbows. Turn the palms in to face each other again. Engage a little through your center, just ever so slightly. Let's go in and exhale out. Inhale in, exhale out. Working again through all those muscle groups. Well done. Let's go for 4 more with or without the weights. So you can see now if I don't have the weights, if I'm not using them, I'm just keeping my palms open and still doing the same movement. You're still going to feel all the same muscles working. Let's go for 1 more. Exhale and inhale. Brilliant. Let's come back out to our arm circles for 10 seconds. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. Last set of the open book. Let's come in. Exhale out with or without weights. Keep going. Inhale in. Exhale out. Good job. Inhale in. Exhale out. And out. Last 3. Lovely upper body work. Last 2. And last 1. And finally rest. Well done. Let's roll the right shoulder up and round and down. We're going to slide down to the side. I've actually moved my left, but it doesn't matter, whichever you want to do. Let's bring both hands to that same side and exhale, rotate to center. With another breath out, we're going to restack the vertebrae from the bottom, from the tailbone, all the way up to the top. Let's go to the other side. Roll the other shoulder down to the side. Both hands down, using the weight for that extra little stretch, and exhale around in center. Let your neck hang here, let your head relax. Breath in and breath out, curling up from the tailbone, restacking each level of the spine all the way right up to the top. Let's keep working. We're going to leave our weights to one side. We're going to come down onto the mat for the next part. We're going to start with our hands under our shoulders, our knees under our hips. Let's get into our lovely Pilates posture then. We're going to find pelvic neutral straight away, moving the pelvis up and down. And let's stop in the halfway point, ensuring that we've got our lovely 4-point kneeling position, hands more or less under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Let's relax the shoulder blades, lengthen through the head and neck. We're going to begin by dipping down into our scapula dip or our press up plus and push right back up again. We've done these before. Let's come right back down and exhale back up. Remembering as you're doing this that you're keeping the pelvis still, that the spine from the lower part down is not really moving, and it's all coming through the shoulder blades. Chin nodded ever so slightly down and back up. Inhale and exhale. Let's aim for 1 more. Inhale and exhale and release. We're going to take our hands in front, bring them a little bit wider apart. Let's bring the knees closer together, and we're going to come up onto our knees, up onto our hands. Again, making sure we're in pelvic neutral, drawing the belly button in ever so slightly, shoulder blades down, collarbones open, neck long and lengthened. Let's go with our modified press up, our Pilates press up. We're going to inhale as we allow the elbows come out to the side. Exhale, push back up. Inhale and exhale. As you do the movement, we're just trying to make sure again that we keep the pelvis neutral, so that all the movement really does come from the upper body and chest, and we're using our core to stabilize us here. So not really doing these kind of movements and back up again, keeping the pelvis dead still, the spine nice and still. Let's go for 2 more. If you find these are a little bit too easy for you, please go up to the full press up position where you're in your plank posture. Let's stop about halfway down here, and we're going to hold this position for about 15 seconds. Draw the shoulders away from the ears, draw the belly button up. Let's hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and push up. And let's round the spine, come right back to sit on the heels for a little break. Nice deep breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. We're going to do another set of those. So if you find that challenging enough, as I said, just stay in your posture, in your half kind of press up position. And if not, you want to go up onto the plank to challenge yourself a little bit more. I'll show you what I mean in a moment. We're going to come right back up again, and we'll get into our starting position. So if you're staying at the same level again, Let's come back into that posture. If you're going a little bit harder, go right up into this plank position first. When you're doing it in the plank position, make sure it's not your bum that goes up and down. It's the arms that do the work. I'm going to modify this one again, or demo this one again. Shoulders down. Let's get the pelvis into neutral. And up we go. Let's go for 10 reps. Down. Exhale up. Down. That's it. 8 more. 7. Working through the core as well. 6. 5. Only going down as far as you feel you can control. 4. 3. Really working hard to the biceps here, to the pecs. And on this last one, let's hold it again. Relax your shoulders, lengthen the neck. Draw the belly button in. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press up and round the spine. Let's come right back onto our heels again. We'll take the knees and feet ever so slightly apart, just hip width apart. And let's take a little break. Let the arms come right down onto the mat. Well done. If you've got osteoporosis, I want you to stay exactly as you are in this position and relax and enjoy this stretch. And if not, we're going to take our right hand. Let's bring our right hand, turn the palm to face the ceiling and bring it behind the left. Let's slide it out. Bring your head with you to have a little look through. Again, if you've any osteoporosis, we don't want to rotate the spine like this too deeply. And we also don't want to do this if we've got any acute shoulder pain. Like recommended in the video description, just take a lot of care today if you've got any acute shoulder problem. Let's come back up, stretch it out. And we'll go in the opposite direction. We'll take the left hand, palm facing the ceiling, slide it through. And that lovely shoulder blade stretch, that nice mid-back stretch. And right back up. We've got one set to go. Pick the level that suits you best, the more advanced plank variation or the half kind of modified press up. You pick what is good for you. Let's get ready to go. Shoulders down, neck long and lengthened, pelvis into neutral, and off we go for 10 reps again, and finishing with our hold. Down and up. Make sure we're exhaling on the way up. 8 more. Keep the low back and pelvis really neutral. That's it. 6, 5, inhale, exhale up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's come down and hold. Shoulder blades down, neck long and lengthened, belly button pulled up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push back up and come right the way back. Well done. Let's take the legs hip width apart to finish off. Come right down towards the mat. Reach those fingertips forward to get a stretch to the front of your shoulders and chest. Nice deep breaths. In through the nose and out through the mouth. One more, really filling up the backs and sides of the lungs and rib cage. And as you exhale, we're going to roll on up to finish today. So well done. That's day 24 done and dusted. We're almost there, just 3 days left. And then we're done. So I hope you're really enjoying it and starting to see the benefits and feeling good. See you tomorrow.